The first official results are trickling in from Myanmar's general elections, giving 3 parliamentary seats to Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy. Even before the final count is in, the party says it's confident of a landslide win. It says internal reports suggest it has won enough seats to form a majority government.
Celebrations at the NLD headquarters as early indications showed the ruling party in the lead in Myanmar. The polls are only the second since Myanmar emerged from military rule, and they are widely seen as a referendum on the NLD's first term in power and the leadership of activist turned politician Aung San Suu Kyi. Despite Myanmar facing a surge in coronavirus cases, voter turnout was high, with COVID-19 prevention measures in place at all polling stations.
佢個個別ကာ拉依嘛所報數嘅，係咪？誒個別ကာ拉嘅報數嘅အခြေအနေ報樣嘛就嘅，誒度個別ကာ拉嘅နောက်嘛係ကျွန်တော်ဒီဟာကတိုင်းပြည်用特လုံးသွားမဲ့ကိစ္စတခုဆိုပို့ပြီးအရေးကြီးတော့ဒီအောင်နိုင်ရေးကိုလောက်တာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဒီနှစ်ကတရားခိုင်နှုန်းပို့ပြီးတော့နိုင်စီကြပါတယ်ဒါမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာရှိနေတဲ့နိုင်ငံသားတိုင်းအတွက်အရေးပါတယ်အားကြောင့်မို့ကျွန်တော်ကဒီနှစ် NLD ကတရားခိုင်နှုန်းအပြည့်နိုင်ရင်တိုင်းပြည်နောက်ထပ်9နှစ်
While Ms. Suu Kyi remains a popular leader in Myanmar, her reputation has been tarnished overseas amid allegations of genocide against Rohingya Muslims. Rohingyas are not allowed to vote as they are not considered Myanmar citizens. More than 1 million others in conflict areas were also barred from voting over security concerns.
Leon Waikit joins us live from Yangon for more on this story. Waikit, after a long wait, we have finally seen the first few results trickling in. Tell us more.
Well, Steve, you're right. It is a long wait, and the official results show, as Telly had mentioned earlier, that NLD has won 3 national-level parliamentary seats out of 476. But that is a far cry from what the NLD itself has unofficially announced. It said that it has formed, or rather, it said it has won enough seats, 322, to form government. And the NLD official told me earlier that he's even confident that the party will do better than 2015. Now, so the discrepancy between what NLD had unofficially announced versus what the official Union Election Commission has said, you know, the figures are a far cry. And that, of course, raises questions of transparency, and that also raises questions of efficiency. But by and large, voters in Myanmar seem to be generally patient while waiting for the official results to trickle in, likely because they also understand that Myanmar doesn't have much experience in organizing general elections as well as announcing election results in the past 60, 70 years.
Now, Waikit, as you've mentioned that NLD themselves have said that it's looking like, you know, they've performed better than expected. Do you think that's in comparison to the last election, and can we take their word for it?
Well, if you ask supporters, they would definitely want to take their word for it because supporters are blindly loyal to Ms. Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy party. So this piece of news, whether or not official or verified, is going to likely send them into another round of jubilant mood, as we've seen earlier. Even before they had an idea of how NLD may perform, supporters had gathered randomly and spontaneously on polling night at the NLD's headquarters in Yangon. But if we were to ask this question to, say, another group of observers, whether or not their performance would be a surprise, it would then come as a surprise to them because a lot of observers leading to a lot of observers leading to general election on November 8 have always been saying that, yes, Ms. Suu Kyi's NLD party is likely to win, but not by a landslide. So if the results were to tally with what NLD has said earlier, that they can form a government and perform better than 2015, then, of course, this will be a big surprise to observers who've been watching Myanmar politics over the past couple of years.
Okay, many thanks for that. Now, Waikit, speaking to us from Yangon, getting us up to speed with the elections over there in Myanmar.